Welcome to Top 10 Amazing Animals. In today's video, we're diving into the deep blue to uncover the fascinating and strategic world of killer whales, also known as orcas. These apex predators are not just powerful hunters, they're incredibly intelligent, using a variety of sophisticated hunting techniques to capture their prey. From flipping sharks on their backs to exploiting the behavior of seabirds, orcas have mastered the art of the hunt in ways that will leave you in awe. Each strategy they employ is a testament to their adaptability, teamwork, and sheer cunning. Whether they're working together to take down a massive whale or using clever tricks to lure unsuspecting prey, these magnificent creatures prove time and again why they are the undisputed rulers of the ocean. So, get ready to be amazed as we count down the top 10 most ingenious hunting strategies of killer whales. Echolocation. Orcas use echolocation to pinpoint and track their prey in aquatic environments, particularly effective in conditions with limited visibility, such as darkness or murky waters. Execution. Step 1. Emitting sound waves. Orcas emit short and powerful sound waves through a specialized structure called the melon on their heads. These sound waves travel through the water and reflect back when they encounter objects like prey. Step 2. Analyzing echoes. When the sound waves bounce back, orcas detect the echoes through their lower jaw. The sound signals are then transmitted to the inner ear and analyzed. The orca's sound analysis system is highly sophisticated, allowing them to precisely determine the size, shape, distance, and movement speed of the prey. Step 3. Adjusting behavior. Based on the information from the echoes, orcas adjust their hunting behavior. They may change their approach, attack strategy, or continue tracking the prey depending on the situation, optimizing their hunting efficiency. Effectiveness. Hunting in challenging conditions. This technique allows orcas to hunt even in conditions with restricted visibility, such as nighttime, under ice, or in murky waters, maintaining their predatory advantage regardless of harsh environments. The ability to analyze echoes enables orcas to identify and focus on prey from a distance or when the prey is hidden in the environment. This helps them approach the prey unexpectedly and effectively. Echolocation demonstrates the orca's adaptability and sophisticated hunting abilities, helping them maintain their position at the top of the marine food chain. Encirclement. The encirclement strategy used by killer whales is an incredibly intelligent and effective hunting method, especially when dealing with large schools of fish like herring, sardines, or similar species. Below is a detailed description of each step in this strategy. 1. Identifying and surrounding the prey. When a large school of fish is detected, members of the killer whale pod quickly move to encircle the school. They swim around the fish, creating a barrier that makes the fish feel threatened from all directions, forcing them to cluster together tightly. The goal is to reduce the movement space of the fish, making it harder for them to escape the encirclement. 2. Creating the circle. The killer whales cooperate to form a complete circle around the school of fish. They swim in an arc, staying close to each other to ensure there are no gaps for the fish to escape. The tighter the circle, the more the fish are compressed and the easier they become targets for the upcoming attack. 3. Herding the fish to the surface. Once the fish have been compressed into a dense cluster, the killer whales begin to push them toward the surface of the water. This maneuver limits the fish both horizontally and vertically, making them easy targets for the killer whales. The upward pressure also increases panic within the school, forcing the fish to concentrate into an even larger mass. 4. Coordinated attack. With the fish driven close to the surface and unable to escape, the killer whales begin their attack. Each whale charges into the school, opening its mouth wide to capture large numbers of fish in a single bite. The coordination between pod members maximizes the number of fish caught in each attack, reducing the chances of escape for the school. 5. Repeating the process. After the initial attack, if any fish survive and attempt to scatter, the killer whales quickly identify the new positions and encircle them again. This process is repeated until the school is either wiped out or dispersed too much to continue being a target. 6. Sharing the spoils. Once the pod members have caught enough fish, they stop and share the catch among themselves. This is a prime example of the killer whale's cooperative behavior and teamwork, enabling them to maintain their position as top predators in the ocean. The encirclement strategy showcases the intelligence, group coordination, and effective hunting abilities of killer whales. 8. Coordinated attack. When hunting large whales like blue whales, humpback whales, or gray whales, killer whales often employ a strategy of coordinated and successive attacks to bring down their prey. This is one of the most complex and ruthless tactics that killer whales can use. Here's how this strategy works. 1. Target identification. Killer whales usually target young calves or weakened adults. This increases their chances of success in the attack. 2. Coordinated attack. Once the target is identified, the entire pod of killer whales surrounds the prey from multiple directions. They may start by attacking the tail fin, dorsal fin, or other parts of the large whale's body to reduce its speed and mobility. 3. Continuous assault. After slowing down the prey, the killer whales launch continuous assaults. Some will bite at vulnerable areas such as the jaw, mouth, or fins to cause severe injuries, while others try to make the prey lose blood and weaken over time. 4. Exhaustion strategy. Killer whales are very patient and can continue their attacks for an extended period. The goal is to exhaust the prey, rendering it unable to resist or swim effectively. In some cases, killer whales will try to push the prey deep underwater to cause it to suffocate. 5. Sharing the prey. Once the prey is brought down or completely exhausted, the killer whale pod begins tearing the prey apart and sharing it among themselves. This is part of the killer whale's strong cooperative culture. This strategy relies not only on strength, but also on intelligence, coordination, and patience from all pod members. Killer whales are among the few species capable of hunting such large prey, and this method of coordinated and successive attacks is a testament to their fearsome prowess in the ocean world. 7. Baiting strategy. Killer whales have a sophisticated and cunning hunting strategy when targeting seabirds. This is one of the clever tactics they use to maximize their hunting success. Here's how this strategy is executed. 1. Selecting the bait. The killer whale starts by choosing a small fish or a piece of meat from a previous kill to use as bait. This bait is used as a tool to deceive seabirds into thinking there is easy food near the water's surface. 2. Releasing the bait on the water. After selecting the bait, the killer whale gently releases it on the water's surface, or holds it in its mouth with a small portion exposed. The bait moves subtly, catching the attention of seabirds searching for food. 3. Waiting for the seabirds to approach. When the seabirds spot the bait, the killer whale patiently waits. It stays still just below the water's surface, near the bait, ready for a sudden attack. 4th, sudden attack. Once the seabirds get close enough, the killer whale suddenly lunges out of the water with great speed and power. It opens its mouth wide to snatch the seabirds, completing the hunt quickly and efficiently. 5. Maximizing opportunities. By using bait as a luring tool, the killer whale enhances its hunting capabilities, especially in areas where many seabirds are searching for food. This strategy relies not only on speed and strength, but also on intelligence and patience. This tactic showcases the killer whale's adaptability and diverse hunting techniques, helping it maintain its position at the top of the marine food chain. 6. Pursuit and capture. This is one of the most complex strategies that killer whales use when dealing with prey that have high speed and agility, such as dolphins. This technique requires close coordination among the members of the pod and the ability to analyze and adjust their tactics as the hunt unfolds. It's a clear demonstration of the intelligence and teamwork that killer whales exhibit in the wild. Here are the steps involved in this hunting process. 1. Detection and approach. The killer whale pod begins by locating the dolphins using echolocation and surface observation. They quietly approach the dolphin pod, maintaining a safe distance to avoid detection. 2. Encircling. Once close enough, the killer whales start to encircle the dolphins from different directions. Some whales take on the role of chasing, while others block the escape routes, forming a tight circle around the dolphins. 3. Creating panic. After encircling the dolphins, the killer whales begin to make rapid and powerful movements, such as chasing and charging into the middle of the dolphin pod, creating panic and causing the dolphins to scatter. 4. Isolating prey. During the chaos, the killer whale pod focuses on isolating one or a few dolphins from the main group. They usually target the weakest, injured, or juvenile dolphins, which are the easiest to separate. 5. Chase and exhaustion. The killer whales then use their strength and speed to pursue the isolated dolphins. They continuously chase them, wearing them down and gradually reducing their speed. 6. Attack. When the dolphin is too exhausted to escape, the killer whales launch an attack from multiple sides. They use their sharp teeth to bite the dolphin in vulnerable areas, such as the fins or belly, causing it to bleed and weaken further. Seven. Sharing the prey. After the dolphin is subdued, the killer whale pod shares the reward by tearing the prey into smaller pieces, with each whale receiving a portion. This strategy requires precise coordination and a deep understanding among the pod members, showcasing the intelligence and teamwork of killer whales. 5. Tail slap attack. Attacking herring. When hunting herring, killer whales don't just rely on their mouths to catch prey. They use a much more effective strategy called the tail slap attack. Killer whales often use their powerful tails to slap the surface of the water or directly strike the herring that have been driven to the surface and clustered together. This tail slap creates a shock wave, causing many fish to be stunned or knocked unconscious instantly. This makes it easier for killer whales to capture large numbers of fish in a single strike, without the need to chase each one individually. This method not only conserves energy, but also maximizes the number of fish they can catch with each attack. Attacking stingrays. The tail slap attack strategy of killer whales is a sophisticated and effective method, especially when dealing with small but dangerous prey like stingrays, which have venomous tails. Here is a detailed description of how killer whales execute this strategy. 1. Target selection. Killer whales often target small prey with high resistance potential. These prey might have strong self-defense mechanisms or move in groups, making them difficult yet valuable targets. 2. Careful approach. To avoid alarming the prey, killer whales approach quietly. They move slowly and carefully to avoid drawing attention. 3. Generating tail force. Once close enough, the killer whale uses its tail to generate a powerful force. They slap their tail with great strength, often from below, aiming to create a strong impact on the prey. Paralysis attack. The goal of the tail slap is to paralyze or stun the prey. For stingrays, a powerful tail slap can shock and disable the prey, rendering it defenseless. After the prey is stunned or disoriented, the killer whale can easily approach and capture it. 5. Tactics to increase success. The tail slap strategy allows killer whales to effectively handle small but challenging prey, minimizing the risk of injury from the prey. This technique also helps killer whales maintain their advantage in the hunt and achieve quick success. The tail slap attack strategy showcases the skill and strength of killer whales in dealing with small but dangerous prey, allowing them to effectively approach and eliminate their targets in the ocean environment. 4. Surprise ambush. When hunting penguins in ice-free areas, killer whales use a surprise ambush strategy to counter the speed and agility of penguins. Here's a detailed description of this strategy. 1. Observation and detection. Killer whales begin by observing the coastline or shallow water areas where penguins often move or hunt. They use their keen observational skills to detect flocks of penguins swimming or diving underwater. 2. Silent approach. Once the penguin's location is identified, the killer whales silently move underwater, keeping close enough to attack, but not so close as to be detected. They typically approach from below or behind the penguins, taking advantage of their speed and agility in the water. 3. Causing panic. The killer whales then suddenly swim rapidly toward the surface, creating chaos among the penguins. The penguins usually react by diving down or trying to swim quickly to shore to evade the predators. 4. Blocking escape routes. Killer whales may coordinate with each other to block the penguins' escape routes. Some whales might swim across or surround the penguins from different directions, forcing them into a dead end or shallow water where escape is difficult. 5. Direct attack. When the penguins have no escape, the killer whales use their strength and speed to launch a direct attack. They often target penguins that have been separated from the group or are swimming alone. The killer whales use their sharp teeth to bite and catch the penguins before they can react. 6. Processing the prey. After capturing a penguin, the killer whales handle it underwater. They might throw the penguin out of the water to stun it, then tear it into smaller pieces to share among the pod members. This strategy requires killer whales to have good judgment and patience to choose the right moment to strike, as well as coordinated teamwork to ensure the prey does not escape. It is a clear example of the intelligence and diverse hunting capabilities of killer whales. Flipping over sharks. The orca's technique for hunting sharks is a complex and sophisticated predation strategy. Their primary target is the shark's liver, a rich source of nutrients that orcas highly favor. Step 1. Locating the shark. Orcas typically hunt sharks in shallow waters, where they can easily access and track their prey. They use echolocation skills to detect sharks, particularly species like great white sharks, blue sharks, or mako sharks. Step 2. Approaching from below. Once a target is identified, orcas usually approach the shark from below. They move quietly and without drawing attention, allowing them to get close to the shark without causing it to panic. Step 3. Flipping the shark over. The orca's unique technique lies in their understanding of the shark's biological traits. When a shark is flipped over, it enters a state known as tonic immobility, rendering it immobile and unable to move or react. Orcas exploit this by swiftly attacking from below, using powerful force to flip the shark over, causing it to become immobile and easy to control. Step 4. Precision attack. After the shark is flipped over and rendered immobile, orcas use their sharp teeth to tear through the shark's skin and reach its liver. They are incredibly precise in locating and consuming the liver, as it is the most nutrient-rich and easily digestible part. Effectiveness. By taking advantage of the tonic immobility trait, orcas demonstrate a deep understanding of their prey's physiology. By rendering the shark immobile, they minimize risks and increase their chances of a successful hunt. Instead of attacking the entire prey, orcas focus on the liver, which contains the most fat and nutrients, thus optimizing the nutritional benefits gained from each hunt. Second, intentional beaching. The strategy of intentional beaching when hunting along coastlines is a unique and risky method used by orcas to hunt seals resting on the shore or on ice floes near the coast. Here's how this strategy works step by step. 1. Identifying the prey. Orcas start by spotting seals lying on the sandy shore or on ice floes near the coast. These locations offer limited escape options, making the prey more vulnerable to attack. 2. Approaching the prey. To avoid early detection by the prey, orcas swim close to the shore at a slow pace. Their bodies remain just submerged enough to avoid drawing attention from the seals. Once close enough, orcas wait for the right moment to strike. 3. Lunging onto the shore. When they are close enough to the prey, orcas use powerful thrusts from their tails to propel a part or all of their bodies onto the shore or ice floe. This is a risky move because if not executed correctly, orcas could become stranded and face danger. 4. Capturing the prey. Once on the shore or ice floe, orcas quickly use their mouths to grab the seal before the prey can react and escape. The success of this strategy depends on the orca's agility and precision in capturing the prey. 5. Returning to the sea. After capturing the prey, orcas must quickly use their strength to push themselves back into the water before getting stranded or injured. Orcas often choose high tide to execute this technique, making it easier to return to the sea. When done correctly, orcas not only capture their prey, but also return safely to the water. This strategy allows orcas to exploit the terrain and tides to access prey that other predators cannot reach. It showcases their intelligence and exceptional adaptability in diverse environments. 1. Creating a tsunami. Orcas are renowned for their sophisticated and intelligent hunting strategies, particularly when hunting seals on floating ice. Here is a detailed description of how they execute the wave-making strategy to capture seals. 1. Spotting the prey. Orcas patrol areas with many ice floes to locate seals resting on the ice. Their excellent observation skills and ability to identify targets from a distance help them spot prey without being detected. 2. Gathering the group. When an orca spots a seal, it communicates with others in the pod. Usually, a group of 3 to 6 orcas will collaborate to increase their chances of success. Coordination among group members is crucial for executing this strategy. 3. Approaching the ice flow. The orcas quietly and carefully swim towards the ice flow from different directions, maintaining a safe distance to avoid alarming the seal. They carefully assess the seal's position and the size of the ice flow to devise an appropriate strategy. 4. Creating waves. Once ready, the group of orcas begins swimming rapidly parallel to the water surface, using strong tail movements to generate large waves aimed at the ice flow. As they near the ice flow, they suddenly dive, creating a large wave directed at the ice. 5. Waiting and attacking. After generating the wave, the orcas observe the reaction of the ice flow and the seal. If the ice flow doesn't flip immediately, they may repeat the wave-making process several times until the ice is broken, or the seal loses its balance and falls into the water. Once the seal falls, the group of orcas immediately attacks. At this point, the disoriented seal becomes an easy target. 6. Sharing the prey. After capturing the seal, the orcas share the meal among the group members. This is part of the close-knit cooperative culture within the pod, where every individual plays a role in the hunt and benefits from the results. The wave-making strategy not only showcases the intelligence and teamwork of orcas, but also demonstrates their ability to adapt to harsh environments, enabling them to hunt successfully under the most challenging conditions. As we wrap up our look at the 10 ingenious hunting strategies of orcas, it's clear that these ocean predators are not just powerful, but incredibly intelligent and strategic. Their ability to work together, exploit their prey's weaknesses, and adapt to different situations truly makes them the rulers of the sea. Each strategy showcases their remarkable teamwork and precision, cementing their place as one of the most formidable predators in the animal kingdom. Orcas remind us of the delicate balance of nature and the incredible adaptability of life in the ocean. As we learn more about these fascinating creatures, it's important to remember the value of preserving their habitats. Thank you for joining us in exploring the world of orcas. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more amazing insights into the animal world. Stay curious and keep discovering the wonders of nature.